can do anything but stay hard for them blues. Says you. Again, if I. Well, you can knock me down, you can sit on my face, slandering my name all over the place. Do anything that you wanna do. Where's my... Eu vou parar. Agora vamos ter certeza que você sabe. Agora a primeira coisa que você aprendeu foi essa. Mas eu tô dando outra parte de brinde. Ok? Onde você vai pegar nessa primeira casa e você vai tocar um número. Olha como é esse número. Você faz 1, 2, 3, 4. Ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Começa na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eu tô no 8. Now, Elvis, no início da música, olha o que ele faz. Ele faz assim. Ele faz. Well, little one for the money, 2 for the show, 3. A aula de hoje é para aprender como fazer um pouco de improviso. Olá, Brasil! Olhar o mundo. Aqui, lá em Boveda, Rádio Terra. Boa tarde, todo mundo. Boa tarde, Brasil. Vocês têm outros acordes. Ok, eu vou falar e vocês podem pegar esses outros. Você pode fazer Fá. E você pode fazer um Dó e Lá menor. Pode fazer Fá, Dó, Lá menor. Dó, que é Fá, Dó. Stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Vamos fazer isso. Stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Vou tentar. 2. Ele faz. Well, little 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Cool. Hey everybody. So it's nice to be here. We got a guitar class. We're back. It's Tuesday, and we're going to be working on some strumming, and we're going to be working on kind of like get a little bit of idea about the right hand. A lot of people use guitar picks, and so there's all kinds of things. If you're just starting out, we have a lot of exercises that we've already gone through this year and even last year. You can, if you haven't signed up, you can just come and sign up. It's free. The classes are free, and all you have to do is go down to the description, sign up, free sign-ups, and then you're all set for receiving the materials. You can find the links to get on these classes, and it's all on our site, so you don't have to worry about any kind of spams or viruses, because it's all right here. You just put your email in, the best email that you want to receive the link of where the classes are, so you can find this class all the time, get notices, and also get the other classes and get the materials that we have that talks about what we're doing. So basically, because, for example, if you're just starting out, we just want you to be playing music. So it's kind of playing by the numbers. Scales have eight notes, and so that's just 8 positions in whichever world that you want to be in. You can be in the world of G, which is here. So if you want to sing this song like in G, you just go up the scale. See something here. I think I need to I'm going to change something on the computer. I'll be right back. So anyway, but so just to remember, okay. Yeah. So it's all numbers. So if we're in the G world, so right there, you see those 4 little guitar necks? Well, right there, it's just like how to play a 2-note chord. So if you want to play, I think that's for the no man, no cry. Okay, so you go up. This is an F. So we're in the world of F. So F is 1. And so songs have chords, and the chords go with the notes. So it's no. You go up to 5. 1, 5, woman, and you go up to 6. No cry. So 1, 5, 6, and then you go down to 4. Okay, the last one's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 6, 1, 5, 6, 4. 1, 5, 4. So 1, 5, 1. And so, and just for now, so and then what we always talk about, you need to have a beat. You can go onto YouTube and say, I want a beat, like maybe like a 90, maybe 90 beats per minute. This is about right this. So you click that on there, and then you go on YouTube and say, I want a metronome at 90 beats per minute, and then it'll spit out something about like this. Whoops. Only without the echo. Let me get rid of the echo. So it'd be like 1. Whoop, whoop. So it'll be like about like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then you're hearing that. So it's good to be it's good to be able to hear this stuff. So 1, 5, 6, 4. So just try to hit on the right beat. 5, 1, So you have plenty of time. 1, 5, 5, 6, 4. 1, 5, 1. Okay, so that's a way you can do it. Just so to get your fingers going. So that's one of the ways you do it. But now what we're doing today, we're going to do a little more advanced thing. So if you're just on the 2-note thing, you can take this up and you go to, now we're going to be in G. Our world today is G, okay? So no problem, the world's in G. So we just go up to here. See this little note right here? All right. So you see that, yeah, so we're right here. Okay, right here. So we go, no. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you got to just use your ear. And so we got 8 notes. And then when you're going up the scale, you just go tone, toned. To 2 is a tone. 2 to 3 is a tone. Then a half tone is just they're right together. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. My screen's freezing up, so even if it's freezing up, you can still see those balls right there. Okay, so you see that G, the red ball? So you see that for the next ball, the black ball, it's 2, it's a whole step. Then to 3 is a whole step. And then there's that little 2 half steps. Okay, then you go up a whole step, and then 7 and 8 to the next red ball, way up at the top there, is 7 8's a half step. So you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it just works like that in all the keys. So on G, 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay, or you can go down. Here's 1. Okay, look at that. 1. So I'm going to go back over here because it's not locking up on this camera. Okay. All right, so anyway, so what we have, we can go down to 6. 8, 7, 1, so we can go 1. But first you got to go to 5. 1 up to 5, and then down to 6, or 1 all the way up to here, 5, up 1 to 6. But now we're working on this thing called the cage system. We've been doing this for a while. And so what's the cage system? C-A-G-E-D. And here it is right there on the left. So you see a C. And today we're going to we were just mostly on this E. E. This E. Here's a better picture of it. See, here it is. There's our E. Okay, see it? So the E root is this E string. Okay, and then you got your little, and it's pretty nice that and this is like this is a big form, so you need to get used to this baby right here. It's like root 5, root, or 1, 5. What's 5 mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, and that one right there on the G string, that number 1 right there, that is the third. Look at 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops, 6, 7, 8. Anyway, so this is our E, kajid. So then if we lift up this, we got a minor. Okay, so it's good to know. Or back to this one. If you lift up your second finger, your third finger, you lift that up. it's like 8, half step down to 7, but a whole step down gives you a dominant 7. That's called an E7, and it sounds like that. So you get that little blues sound. Okay, for those kind of chords. Okay, so now we're going to go get to the rhythm thing. So see my right hand? I don't know. We're going to have to mostly stick to this. But we're going to play the Bob Marley, Three Little Birds for an example. You worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing. Okay, so now how are we going to do this? There's a couple ways you can do it. You can play that E, it's barred right here. And all you do, you take these 2 strings and you pinch them with your 3 fingers. So you go like this. You can go 1. Or you can just grab with these 2. So you go 1. And you can do this even. Let's try this. You got your hand like this over the strings. These 2 fingers right here. So I'm just kind of, I'm not pressing down all the way. I'm not like that. It's not like this. It's so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it in half time. So just practice doing that a bunch. You can do on the 1, 1 and 2 and 3. 1. So 1 and da da. Okay. And you can go bump. You worry about a thing. Now you got this Cajun. Okay, let's go. Let's look at that again. So there's our A. Okay, there it is. And now this is an A note right here I'm hitting. Is this freezing up? Oh, look at that. The camera is freezing. Anyway, so I'm playing this A note, 5th string. But if I take my finger, so now that's why this is an A in the K jed. This in the E string's an E, and you got this. You have this E, so that's the E note. So if you move your finger over. So if you move up here to this G and you play that E, it's G. And that's how I'm doing the Don't You Worry, it little 3 Little Birds thing. G. You kind of dud it here. I could get all 3 of this. 3 fingers. So you can even like pop on the 1. Pop. You go 1 and 2 and you make them, you can cut the notes off instead of letting it ring. So you hit the note and you lift up a little bit and it stops it. Now, when you're just playing by yourself, if you want to, now we can go back to the simple thing. Now, don't feel bad about the simple thing. Remember, Justin Bieber made a whole bunch of money with the simple thing. He went, two strings, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, it was faster. He went, da-da-da. Oh, and same thing. You go, da-da. Instead of, you just lift that finger out instead. So anyways, 2 notes. Don't feel bad about 2 notes. That's all I'm getting at. So now we're back to our rhythm thing. So, and then you can just do it real. There's another thing simple. If you want to just play 3 Little Birds. Now let's go back to our cage thing. But remember, there's a formula. We're in the world of G, but you can go to any world you want. That's what's cool about music. And you can learn another song. You can find out what the formula for the song is. And if you know it's like 1, 5, 6, and 2, and then what's that 1, 5, 6, and 2 mean? We talked about this in the other classes. So if you just got here just now, what we talked about was that there's like a sandwich here, and you have the first note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 notes, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And so there's in the scales and in songs, there's major chords and minor chords. And I'll show you. Like in this Alicia Keys song, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes major, minor, minor. Whoops, let me turn this off. Major, minor, minor, major. Okay, so 2 is minor. Look, it won't sound right if I go major. That's weird, isn't it? It's just terrible. So it's just the natural order of things. You skip, because what we do when we do harmonies, to make a chord, you skip notes. You got the first note, you skip a note, which is the second note, and then the third note, and then you skip the 4th note, and then you get the 5th note. Then you do the same thing. Every note moves up 1 of the scale, and that gives you. And then we're like, and we move every finger up 1 note of the scale. It just turns out to be minor. The 3rd note is a minor 3rd instead of a major 3rd. What's a major 3rd? It's the real 3rd. 1, 2, 3. That's the real 3rd. And so, in the caged chords, I'm showing you these are all majors. That's a C major, caged. That's an A major. And then if you want to make it minor, you take the 3rd note. 2, 3. That right there, B string, 2nd fret, and you go. And you lower the 3rd. When the 3rd's flatted, then it's minor. So it's like. In my girl, it goes 1. So it's like 1, 2, 4, 5. Look how it would sound if I didn't do the major. If I didn't major on 2. Instead of I guess you say what. Okay, so it's minor. So just remember the sandwich: major, minor, minor, major. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got another sandwich with 2 majors in the top slices of the bread or majors, and in the middle you got those minors right there in the middle. There they are, the minors. Okay, there's your bread, and there's your minors. Okay, right there. Okay, so yeah, so these two. Minor, minor, major, major. And then that's verse 4. And then same thing. And the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, minor, or major, minor, minor, major. Major, minor, minor, major. So here we go. We're going to do, so in Three Little Birds, the formula is, don't you worry, one thing. And it's going to go to 4, which is major. Because every little thing. And so what am I doing? Now I'm hitting that ah. So it's like the cogid thing, you know, so where I said, ah, so we got the moved up to G, and then we got this A, so that's moved up to C, here, A, B, C, and then you play that form, so you play, don't you worry. Now you can do, so for reggae, you kind of get, so we're getting this deadening thing. Instead of going, you could go, but you do it with your left hand. You can do this, you're really slow. For example, rhythm and blues, if you, instead of, a lot of people play, if I have a guitar pick anywhere. By the way, you know, people use guitar picks a lot, and I have, and so, and there's a hybrid style of playing. You can use fingers and picks. So I'm using fingers and picks. So I'm using them, or you can like go like this. Okay. Okay, I'm using my pick, and then figure. Oh, I see. Okay. Pick. So think of an example. So you can use it with a pick, and so if you're doing but still, so let's say you wanted, so there's this kind of a rhythm. Some people do rhythms like this. Which is kind of, but if you use a hybrid, fingers and pick go, so you go. I'll get a beat. You always need a beat. Let's find a beat. Okay, so I'll get a beat. Here we go. Race the other beat. So let's pop, 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 pop. Okay, you can practice like this. You can do it with a pick. You can kind of hold your pick. So a way to hold your pick, let's see if I can get my hand in here. So you kind of like hold it. Let's see if I can. So, okay, your thumb's sticking up like this. See it? And then this finger's out like this. And then the pick kind of lines up with this finger and sticks out from the finger a little bit. See that? Let's see. See how this pick's kind of sticking out there? So then you hold on to it like this. And the two. And then you can go. Oh, by the way, what chord is this? Well, here's a D. This is D. Now let's go to the cage thing. See the C-A? It's another cool thing you can do. There's the C. There's the A. You take the middle note out, and that's an A7. Okay? And then remember we talked about that third? And you can lower it to make it a minor. Bring it back. And you can bring it up one, and that's a fourth. Chord. Okay, so now I'm going to go back so you can see me better without the camera locking up. So I'm playing this. So I got this A. I go all the way up here. B, C, D, A, B, C, D sharp, D, and now I got. You can just go. So this is a D sus. The fourth is suspended over the third. Back to 3. Let's go right to the sus. So to do the reggae thing. So Bob Marley. Now we got to get a different beat. So there's a song, and they kind of call that skanking. East is skanking, na 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 na. East, and it's 1/6. G. You can do it twice. You can go. You can go up. It's really good to get a beat going because the whole thing, it's important is to play in rhythm. And you just take your time and just zone out. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So it just 1, 1 and 2 and 3. It's called the upbeat 1 and the downbeat's here. It's going down 1. And 2, and that's and now it's not locking up. Oh, that's because I'm on this camera. So 1. Easy skanking. You can go down. You just lift it up. So So after all this blabbing, now we go down to our minor. Or you can go up to a minor up here. Remember this A minor? You go to the E minor. It's a little hard because you gotta deaden these strings, so you gotta go like this. You gotta quick go. Or you can go up here to the Kajit, La minor, up to the, A. I caught between two worlds. I'm in Brazil. La is Portuguese for A, believe it or not. So anyway, and I think kind of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Well, forget it. Anyway, A. A minor. A up to E. So it's pretty nice minor chord for reggae. So you go to G. Easy skanking, la la la, and you really listen to that downbeat. Easy skanking, la 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 la, easy skanking, and you get into the rhythm. And just breathe. You can just take this E minor. Just put your finger in, like, that's E. That's a low E, and there's your other E. And there's your E minor. You go. And just kind of wait till that falls. It falls there. So you just kind of get, it's real. You do that for about tá tudo bem, tudo legal. Minor. C, B, E minor. Okay. And you can just take these. Just these 2 notes.